Today we're going to go over auditing business objects activities. We will simply copy this view found on Bob forum, and we will paste it on our SQL Server 2005 query analyzer. As you can see, I already created two views, so I'll simply paste it and rename it to view number 3. And as you can see, the code starts with create view, and you can go through the details later. I'll validate it, I'll execute it. As soon as I execute, it says it's completed, it's successful. And if I refresh it, if I refresh the database, I'll see the third view. If I go on to edit it, initially it was create view, it will be changed to alter view because it's already a view. You can't really have a create command on top of a view. To edit it, it's to update anything, you'll have to use alter view command. Well, that's another topic. We'll just go ahead and select top 10 from here, and as you can see, all these fields are available: event type ID, event ID, application type, server type, start timestamp. It's basically logging all sorts of activities by timestamp. And the detail text will have all sorts of activities like refresh, update, modification, changes, scheduling, and it will of course change based on the type ID. We're gonna dig a little bit deeper into our view that we just created, and as you can see, the view has application type ID, application type, description, detail ID, detail text, and so on. These names correspond to the tables that are already in the CMS database, as you can see here. So we'll just select few of them and then query and see what they are, what kind of data they have. And it looks like it's the type of application. We'll just get the entire table, and as you can see, you have CMS, report job server, RAS, and the rest of the servers. We'll do the same thing with audit detail event. Actually, yeah, audit detail, and this has just way too much information, and just we're not gonna need that at this time. Same thing with audit event. It just records every single event, and it's got server CUID and object CUID, but we won't need this table at this time. We'll then go to detail type table, and which has user group, user ID, event ID, and stuff like that. We'll then go to event type table. This is a very important table. It has all the different types of event, like list of values, read documents, scheduling stuff, password changes. We'll take the ID for schedule failed to find out the 10 of our last failed reports. So in the query above, we'll just put where event type ID equals this ID over here, and because the fields from the view match with the fields from the actual table, could just it's very easy to query. We'll just order by I think it's called start timestamp. We'll just query it, and then yes, it's start timestamp, descending order, and let's pick 10, and here it is. See the application type description, it tells you what kind of application was used. Detail text has the actual folder path, I believe, and then you have the description, schedule fail. There's your timestamp, there's the user, the exact server. So if you have multiple servers, you could pinpoint it to them, and this is really interesting. It's like directly, you're having direct access to the CMS activity, audit activity.
we're now gonna pick a different event type. Let's say if you want to find out who are the people that changed their password in the last month, you could use the password change event type to find out, and it's handled by CMS server. And these are the users. On the right side under the username you can see that attempted or that changed their password, and you have the start timestamp, and they'll tell you exactly what time, what day it was. Next we'll just take a quick look at extract path table, and as its name suggests, it's got the username and the location, and I guess it'll have more than just username, location of all folders and files and reports. We'll skip these table and then go on to the table, the most important table in the CMS database, the info objects table. Even if you're not an expert in audit, I'm sure you've come across or heard about the CMS info objects. This table has a lot of detailed information about the activities in the universe. It's got 4 different types of CUIDs, and I don't know exactly their usage at this time. But the very most important column is this column, object's name. This column has a list of all objects and business objects, and they are encrypted, so the information is useless to us. But I found some websites online that have the decoding replace SQL script, and I will go over